Hello, welcome back to Avowed. This is part 10 in my Avowed series. This is Bad Boy 2099 here. Last video we did a lot of stuff. I explored the majority of the map, and then on top of that, knocked out missions along the way. So I got a lot done, and I got this weapon I have here, which is a frickin' phenomenal. And I'm just going to keep going and knock out some more missions. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to be working on this one right now. And then I'm just going to keep knocking out the missions. I've got this one to turn in. This one to turn in, this one to turn in, that one to turn in, and then I've got one or two to turn in here. I'll go ahead and grab that one while I'm out here. I think everything else I have done and turned in and explored the majority of the map, so yay. And then, as you can see here, I've got a couple to turn in inside the city here and turn in some of my bounties. Well, all of them, actually. I think I got all the bounties. Alright, so I'm going to continue on this. Let me get my bearings here. Let's go ahead and see what they have.
Oh, hey, it's you. Oh,
It is.
my favorite customer.
Thanks.
Here to peruse my wares, I hope?
I am. Let's see. What? I kind of dig that one because I was leaning towards like a fire build for a while. Now that I've got this bad boy, I'm going to go ahead and buy both of those. I don't really spend money on anything else but like lockpicks and stuff like that. Could just go ahead and buy all the upgrade items. I really want to, but I don't think I will for right now. Okay, so I need to look for... Is there a way I could get up there? Okay, that looks like a door, but I can't access it.
Well, that's a bloodstay shame.
Here we go. Alright, so that's got that. They are no longer with us, fortunately. Oh crap. I'm good. How are you? Okay, so the axe didn't do as good as it did the previous fights, but that's okay. Go ahead and get some food, because I normally just do potions, but we'll do this. Now we've got something to turn in over here. And we're done with this. We'll move on. Start turning in some of the other stuff. Then progress further in the main story. And potentially in this video go on to another area, but we will see.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you? You did! To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you. Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose? What? Eothas himself, ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors. No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
I feel for him, but he is wrong. The truth of Eothas remains. Unthinkable! That's Woodaka's domain. Even so, the best intentions won't bring them back from the wheel. I find myself lost, godlike.
Oh no.
I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste. I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
That was good. Everything gets more complicated when the gods get involved.
Now, I know there's something underneath me, but I don't know how to get there. I'll see a way up to go down. Because below me is another... below me, there's another piece of my totem that I need to get. Anything here? See anything here either? I do like getting everything. Let's take a look, see here. There's a dead body below me. This is it. This is most likely it. Am I going to survive? Oh, no. Into the beyond. This is like the second time, possibly, I've fully died. And this is the first time I've killed myself by falling. Okay, I'll have to see if there's another way down. think I already came down here once and I was like, oh wait. I don't know. Yeah, because this one wouldn't let me take that potion for some reason. Interesting. So it does show I'm not even there yet. Is it over this way? Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, I'm nowhere near it. Okay, let me reevaluate here. I need to go across that bridge. Let me just go up here right quick. I can do this quicker than making the trek back up. Let's exit here. Now, let's find that bridge. It's right there. That's the other way. But I don't see another way to get over there because I don't think it'll allow me to rock climb over without fell off again. Or maybe it will. Okay. That's it. I should be right above it, maybe? Nice. Okay. A little squirrely. I don't know if this is the way we're supposed to do it, but this is the way we're doing it. Son of a biscuit. Alright, so let's look for switches. Okay, so it must not be time. I don't see any switches on the walls or anything like that. That is so unfortunate. Okay, so I've got 2 I can spend on them. Go ahead and upgrade that one. And this one here, let's see what this is. Okay, so that's got them taken care of. I've got 1 point. I want Fireball. I've got to get that one to do so. So then the next one I can get the Fireball. Got 1 more here. Go with next speed. Done. Alright, so now that's done. I can't do anything with this at all. Let's just get out of here and start turning in some lovely quests. I do have this one I want to go and grab. Let's see. I can't remember if I've been in that cave yet. I go in this cave right quick and see what's in there. Since we're early in the...
I don't like this. Stay alert.
Too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Ribbit? Ow. Stop. Death Knight. Sounds interesting. Meh. Everybody's on high alert. How dare you?
seen under.
Hello. Why do you want me dead?
Show me what. Really just kicked the saltfly's nest.
Good job.
I guess we're in this now.
Envoy, when we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
Agreed. But yet, here we are.
Where's my mark?
Gave it to you.
Let's go. Mine now.
Hey, who is healing you guys?
It's this boy. You're gonna regret
Okay, somebody's still healing you. Who is healing?
the Inquisitor.
Yeah, keep going, guys. You're doing a great job. Great job, guys. Getting some good stuff. There you are. There you are, jerkwad. Be there in a minute, guys.
You're a good friend.
Goodbye.
If you'd asked me how many steel garrote to pack into a cave, I'd have been very wrong.
Hope this was just a regular outpost. Nope. This is a war camp.
Okay, so I went that way. What have we got in here? Is this the cave I was in?
I don't like this. How did no one know this was here?
They've...
How dare you? There we go.
What's the target? Let's see what you got.
Haven't had a battle like that in years. Though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days. At least we came out of this in better shape than those guys.
I don't know what we stopped, but we clearly stopped something.
Yeah. Reminds me of what Rawatai built up when we went into Deadfire.
Sounds about right. Hey, is it too late to go back to Paradise? These guys really seem to want everyone dead. I guess we should look around while we're here. I wouldn't mind figuring out what they were up to.
You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Looking around, feels like we broke up something big. Well done, us.
Not bad for a day's work. I think we've all earned a couple ales back at camp.
There's a lot of stuff here they won't be using anymore. Might as well...
Deal with them violently.
They were planning on burning down Fjord. How could they do something like that?
Now let's see. That was the way I came from, yep. Check here. This is where I went up there. Check this out. Alright. Always check. Very nice. I was just going into that water to heal, but that works too. Ooh, Death Knight armor. Looks cool. I'm taking that. I like it. I checked that cave out. I'm sure it was part of a mission coming up or something like. But I've heard rumbles of people saying that they were here, they were planning something, they had a camp somewhere, but. Alright, now let's just start going through. Oh yeah, I was going to pick on that, wasn't I? Just go ahead and select it and fast roll here.
Watch the left!
Devastating.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Oh no. Oh no, Pookie.
Come and get me! Hold on.
Is this the tree? That must be the tree. Here we go. This one's close-ish. I'll go ahead and take it back. I don't think that's deep enough. I gotta miss something up there.
Arms up! Settle you guys! Give me an order. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Oh man, totally missed twice.
Nice shot.
Okay, so I've already got that. Down the stairs we go swiftly.
Who are you? Wait, you're the Adiran envoy, no? Honestly, I'm glad you're here. I think this could work out better for both of us. Ranger Etiana Dorso. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I wish it were under different circumstances, but we work with what we're given, hmm? It's lucky you came along, envoy. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us. I'd prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help. After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots. Unfortunately, I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good. I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do. Fjord is wasting away, envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself. You killed them all. But they were going to... So all of this was for nothing. I betrayed the Rangers. I killed my friends. For nothing?
Seems that way.
God's curse you, envoy.
This one's mine. Here we go.
Come and get me!
Goodbye. Okay, so it's saying return, so let's just jump over here to let them know what went down. That's one of the reasons why I like to explore at the beginning, so I can unlock fast travels. It makes everything so much quicker, and bink, take it.
Masoni, the problem is we can't spare anyone to investigate. We're stretched thin as it is.
You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
One moment, please, envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
I may have.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Helia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now? Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
She attacked
Masoni,
me.
please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
She struck first.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Masso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again.
Trick.
Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least lets...
Holy guacamole.
Just let them clean up their ranks.
I think I've killed everything though in this area.
Let's go. Here we go.
Wowzers.
Not bad, Marius.
There's a pit here. That's insane how strong this thing is. Very well. Holy crap. I miss?
Well, that was fun.
Wasn't it though? This thing is freaking insane. That's a big old tree. Alright, is there anything else out here that I need to turn in? The correct answer is, of course there is. So let's go ahead and... Okay, so I'll do that. I'll go ahead and go down here, turn that in, put the other couple of things in, and then I will head into your... the city of your... Got a merchant. Go ahead and trade with them right quick, see what's what.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look. I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things. It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm? I'm glad you see it my way. Now, would you like to actually look at any of my fine wares?
I saw you dive into the lake and retrieve a shard of the sky. Tell me, do you still have it? Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there. I will sail for a time. Who knows? I may drift here again. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that. The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that. I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end.
Wonder if I can get to those islands
Whatever
back
called
there.
you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon. Secrets never hide for long. Like us, they ache to be known.
I would kill for a standard festering snake bite. Snake bite right now.
We're gonna see. Nope, there's a cutoff. Fine, I didn't want to go anyway. Okay, I got 3 right here in the vicinity. 2 turned in. All right. There's 2 to go into the field work. in there.
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarops came and destroyed it. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone, so there isn't much they can do.
Are you mad? Now you're siding with the Zaribs too? Oh, is that all? You meet some hermit in the woods and suddenly it's let the farmers starve?
That explains why the Zarops were acting the way they were. I just hope this hermit can control his tools. Best you move along. Now. Before my friend and I start feeling desperate.
I think you did the right thing. Even if it doesn't quite feel like it right now.
We'll see how this goes. I hear you. There you are.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where is it? I don't have time to fetch it myself. What difference does that make? They stole my crops. They're criminals. I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for fools. Let them live the good life. Get lost. I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear.
Okay, some of this stuff seems questionable, I guess. I don't know. Doing the best I can out here.
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Fior obviously comes from using animancy.
Not bad people. We don't use animancy on our
I
farms.
find these people.
Fine. If I ever have any crops of my own, I won't use animancy around.
Here we go. Got a couple to turn in here. One. Yeah, one is tied to the main quest. The other, 'tis not. Let's go ahead and turn in all of our monsters.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh? Whose death am I recording? If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Huh? Nature? From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest. Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less. I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know of their fate. Perfecto. Return when you have more to claim.
So, there's another one? Okay, so I've got that one to do in here as well. Continue to adventure. Bounty. Ah, that's the one place that I said I did not go, I thought. Okay. So... that's that one. Thought it has a treasure map for here. They've got the side quest of smithing. May have already found it and didn't even realize it. Oh man, I want to go get that bounty now. Okay. Let me just go ahead and start turning in some stuff here. Okay, there's one. And I want to go ahead and this. Get with the merchants, see what's what. I will take both of these. Ooh. New wand. Here's another. I will take that one.
Envoy. Welcome.
If you fancy a drink.
Please tell me you found them.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge? Here? Tell me you're joking. So it is. Gods, I saw these signs. I didn't want to believe them. They'd been acting sideways, more than just distracted from their work. I thought it was... well, I don't have to tell you twice. I was so wrong. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive? Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now? That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life? Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... all right. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it.
Lego.
It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job. I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
Even if we want to stop them, we may welcome back. Care to take a look around?
It's the principle of the thing.
Okay, now I will probably stop spending a whole lot of money, but I will still get these. Alright.
You'll catch more flies with hot.
I think that... Nope, I got one more merchant over here to see. And then, I will start turning in the rest of these quests. Oh, nope, I've already saw her. Go ahead and start turning in these. This is the lady that I did the 3 offerings
Have you
all over the
visited
world.
all 3 grave sites?
Yes, I have.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Now, will you stand and pray with me? May you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night and her toll. May the usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life, and may his skeletal hand bring you only warmth. May the twin gods see faith in you in all their aspects, and may death come quickly and easily and without fear. And may we all take comfort in the knowledge that the next life awaits. Oh, you know the prayer. It gives me such joy. Please, take this token of Barrett's favor. May it keep you from her path for just a moment longer. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
Alright, another quest down, and I do have conversations to hold with the gents. Alright.
Affordable, reliable, and verified.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got a heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting. The stress of war can leave a mark on the soul, but this is different. Quite different. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted, like the flow of a river. Purposeful, maybe, but to what end? Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
All right. Explain it to me again.
Imagine a river of essence. It feeds our crops, enriches the soil, and fuels our experiments. So where is the source of the river?
Hello?
Are you as excited to get started as I am? Because I'm very excited. Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
Let's see.
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key.
Of course, thank
you.
you.
Please excuse the mess.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Oh, I am.
From the blight. Who grows here?
And a journal.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
So that must be her parents then.
We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Hey, I figured they would come to life and try to murder me or something.
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands, and it destroyed her. My father, our family.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than it gives.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened. I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good. Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone. I may have glanced at the handwriting. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Okay, so she can heal. I am going after a bounty. Because I know where it is. The only cave that I haven't explored yet. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get my points while I'm here. Okay, so she's done 4. Protection, I do like that. Okay. Right there. This last one, I believe they said to be there. There.
I thought I had explored all of Emerald Stair. This is new to me.
Remember the strangle road. Be quiet.
Let's go help our peeps first.
We're still alive. That's what matters.
Okay, so that is pretty cool. Let's see, send stuff. I will upgrade this one and see if it does any good. Now I'm going to see what's down in this tunnel. Hopefully not die. There we go. Okay.
Stand back.
No swimming, and no drinking for that matter.
See another totem piece. That's what I'm fixated on. Very nice.
I think that's Maxim Vidara.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Still don't think I have all the pieces. I'm missing something. Hey, it's poisoning me. Here's something. Where are you here? There you are. Alright, I think I've done a pretty good job of exploring here. Alright, so that was the last bounty. I got another totem piece. Got some more upgrade items. Got 1 point. think that's a good bet since the weapon I'm digging right now is that one. Okay, so this is the main mission. I want to go here. The last time I got a unique item for finishing them all, so we'll see what I get now.
Welcome back. Whose death am I recording? Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct. Of course. Forgive me, sometimes my enthusiasm carries me away. Perfetto! That's all of them! As am I. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Tree of Life. Okay, so it generates health. Gives you some... That's not bad, actually. I will send that one away and that one away. Okay, so I think that is it for the missions, the totem. Nope. Let me just go ahead and do this. Where do I need to return it? Right here.
Welcome back. Have you called off the Rangers? Wonderful. Take these as a token of my esteem. Once this land is free from the Dream Scourge, nature itself will reward you. Be well, my strange friend.
Hey, oh. Am I missing it? Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, so I need to do that one. Where I'm going anyways. Continue entry, and I can't do that one yet. So everything is pretty much done. So I will go to camp right here and upgrade some weapons and speak to the companions, and then that will be it for this video. Been using it this long, so might as well. let's see about this. Right now, this one has 55 damage and deception. Just go ahead and do it. Okay,
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind
I'm missing a totem.
It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right. That's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
Okay, let's just talk to
Envoy?
him. And I know where
Hard
the
to
last
imagine
piece
what
is. Come to
Giada's
think
going
about
through
it.
right
So
now.
it's in the
With
basement.
the
of
parents
that
and all that.
area I checked
mean,
earlier.
I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right. Changing the subject. Ask away. I think you know almost as much as I do at this point, Amakuo. Not sure what else to say. Not sure what else to tell you. Let's see. Right. So I wasn't completely honest before when I talked about avoiding river water and such. Water from the river or creeks, or whatever is, well, it's nasty. Drink that stuff and you'll be shooting soccer from both ends. So whatever water you take from the river, you have to boil. Take out all the leaves and bugs and such and leave it in a pot over the fire. I always carry a bundle of ditchberry bark too. Tastes terrible, but it keeps the water from making you sick. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Right, changing the subject. Oh, good. Let's have it. Because it's not that interesting, really, and knowing about it won't keep you alive, and I don't like talking about it. So why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened by thoughts of his past? Maybe, maybe not. Isn't it enough that I'd rather not talk about it? I appreciate that, Envoy. When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own. I was usually part of a small patrol, maybe 4 wardens. We'd travel the roads in Galawain's tusks, and I was in charge of camp. We'd make sure the Zarops weren't getting restless, the roads were clear of bandits, and the lava flows weren't flooding. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own, so I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it. Right, changing the subject.
Okay.
Anyway, what do you need? Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really. Until next time.
Okay, now you, bucko.
I hope you're ready to sleep with one eye open, because I doubt Ludwig sleeps at all. And after the send-off you gave the Steel Garrote squad in that cave, she'll have it out for you.
It had to compute.
They aren't interested in building alliances, that's for sure. They're barely willing to cooperate with Hilgard. Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garrote take their beliefs too far. I'm glad you didn't let them do it here. You could have fooled me. Ludwig talks to Hilgard like a wayward cabin boy. I wonder if he's got the backbone to withstand her. Well, not you, though. You didn't hesitate. Your kind of clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I envy that. Yeah, but mine only leads to pie. Just be on the lookout. The Steel Garrote isn't likely to forgive and forget. Shoot. You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay. I don't. It's creepy, it's dangerous, and it's driven by more bad ideas than good ones. What's more, too many of the people behind it are more interested in seeing what they can do than wrestling with what they should do. But my reservations aren't going to put an end to it. And Giada, at least, is a voice of reason. She's young. She'll get there. Until then, there are certainly worse things to be driven by. Sure. Sure. What's on your mind? Good thing you're asking the expert.
Okay.
Get some rest, Envoy.
I think that's it for him. No? He's still... What do you want to talk about?
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her. I agree. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake? Maybe. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from. I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. Should I break out the booze?
Okay, now is
Holler
that...
if you need anything else.
Okay, that's it for him. Now, her.
Thank you again for letting me join you.
You're
An
welcome.
Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Good, because I have a lot of research to do, and this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul.
I
My
get into
mother
a
and
lot of
father taught
trouble.
me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. You know me, always ready with an answer. Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position. We'll get to that. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated, his political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best. Something like that. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god. We prefer to call it an intellectual haven of free thinkers, but it's true that most of us are Animancers. Spirento was full of Animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the Animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an Animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse. His father had the advantages of growing up in Valian society. So did mine. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them. Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret, I'm just happy for him. No one has seen Estelle Vidaro in some time, and Ignacio refuses to talk about it. She was always very kind to me. I hope she's all right. Have you heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm.
I haven't.
Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave. Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course, but fascinating. Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything new of late. Being an outcast means being out of the loop.
Fair enough.
What do you want to know?
Alright, let's see. Holy sh...
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fjore's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden. Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand. My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong. I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it. No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work. I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time. My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic.
Okay.
I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got. Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it. I'm glad you think so. Not that I need your approval, but I like knowing that I have it. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first. That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous. Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valiant Trading Company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream. Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every Animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much. Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk. Indeed. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way. Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions. Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself. Kai wears his confidence like a mask. We all do. No one wants to project their frailties. But in his case, hiding behind it amplifies his better qualities. So I say, let him have his mask. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process. Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him. We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Your Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. I'll tell you whatever I know. Let me think. Sorry to disappoint you. Being an outcast? What are you so curious about?
Okay, so I've...
You too.
Oh, I haven't exhausted all her dialogue. Let's see what
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained. More or less. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed Animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. If I must.
Oh my god, again?
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Not
Are
before
you
I've done
done?
some reading.
Okay, so there we go. I think I'm getting ready
Gianna,
to wrap up
Your weird
this
device thing was making a noise last night.
area.
Really? What kind of
So-
noise?
It was this high-pitched buzzing sound.
Alright, so I'm going to call this a
nothing to
video.
worry about. That
Sorry,
just means
this
the
last
ghost
part
passed
was
through camp.
very
But
dialogue heavy, but
Must
I
have
want to
been a big
exhaust
one,
all the
too.
dialogue and all that
Sorry
good
I
stuff.
missed it.
Alright,
I'm sorry,
hope
I
you
didn't.
enjoyed, and it looks like next video we will be making it to the third section of the game. Alright, much love, catch you on the next one.